Hello and welcome. My name is Mikey. I am the Secretary and Vice President of Gilded Projects for the Guilds of Requiem. Today we are going to discuss the Merchants Guild of Requiem. And as you can see on my screen, this is the guild that handles the marketing, branding, and social media aspects of the guild. On today's agenda, we will discuss the history of the Merchants Guild of Requiem. What does the Merchants Guild do? Current and future gilded projects, the sub-guilds and brands, and how to join. Let's look at the history of the Merchants Guild of Requiem. It was one of the first 7 guilds to be formed. It does run mostly behind the scenes because this is more of the vendors and things like that we sign up for the markets that we do and other projects such as that. We needed a way to delineate marketing and initial means of supporting ourselves. And it officially houses all branded merchandise, creation, marketing, and sales. Sorry about that. Now, what does the Merchants Guild of Requiem do? They handle all the marketing decisions, ensure products we produce represent our established branded, and I apologize, guys, sorry, our established branding of being, which includes, but is not limited to, as natural as possible, handcrafted, responsibly sourced ingredients and materials. It fills a perceived need for our customers and is cost effective. It also includes our social media management, website design development and updates, event management. For example, we do co-host the market days at the Pomarosa RV Park in Bandera, Texas. We also coordinate our annual events and fundraisers, such as BantuckyCon in October, the Black Pirate Market and Pirate Puppy Party in November, our Yuletide Market in December, and the Ren Fair of Bandera County in May. We also seek out events that would benefit from our involvement, such as charity fundraisers and new pop-up markets that mesh with our philosophies. Our current gilded projects include the Requiem's events of Texas, which are BantuckyCon, Ren Fair of Bandera County, Spring and Fall Homesteaders and Preppers Bazaar, and the Yuletide Market. We co-host the market days at Pomarosa the 3rd Saturday of every month from September through May. If an event is canceled due to weather, the vendor has the options of either getting a refund of their vending fee, applying that vending fee to the next vending month of their choosing, or you can donate to the Guilds of Requiem project of your choice or the general funds. For current and future brands, many of these are on hold right now, pending various things happening, such as acquiring an actual building so that we can produce most of these items. Bella's Barkery. This includes edible treats for your dogs and sometimes humans, which they are very good, by the way. Cletus's Clompers. This is gear for the discerning service dog. And what that breaks down to is those service dogs that fall between sizes. If you have a really big dog, a medium-sized dog that things just don't fit properly, we definitely want to get you hooked up with some nice fitting equipment. Requiem's haberdashery, Requiem's home and hearth care products, Requiem's kitchen, Sir Barks-a-Lot pet care products. And when Sixth Sense Apothecary is back up and running, we will be working with bulk herbs and spices, homeopathic remedies, and personal care products.
This is Robin. I'm going to interject here real quick on some of those. Can you back the screen up, Mikey?
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Requiem's haberdashery. I've gotten several questions about that, you know, and concerns that does that put us in direct competition with Tanya's treasures? The answer is no. She has her own very distinct style and creativity that she is using to make her gowns and dresses and everything else. What the haberdashery is going to focus on is more historically accurate costuming, more of the cosplaying. We're definitely looking out for the gentlemen that always have a hard time finding outfits that are custom tailored to them. And then you also have your munchkins. I just about called them something else. I'm trying to be nice. that they're, unless you sew, they're really, or you want to buy the bulk made costume for them from Ruby's or somewhere else, that's fine if that fits your budget. But if you're having, say, a special event where you're going to do a steampunk wedding, that's where the haberdashery is going to come into play, is that we will help you find or create appropriate outfitting for your entire wedding party. That could start anywhere from us actually designing and sewing everything, or us finding the appropriate retail outlet and to help you pull that outfitting for your special ceremony, special day, or whatever together for you. Requiem's kitchen, if you, it's a constant, you know, every year about September, August, September, I keep getting asked, are you going to have elderberry syrup? Are you going to have elderberry syrup? Yes, that is where Requiem's kitchen comes into play. We also make jams, jellies, and preserves. If we start doing meals in a jar, that will fall under Requiem's kitchen. So I just wanted to kind of interject that a little bit right here so that it helps clarify what these brands are about.
Awesome. Yes, definitely. Thank you. And just so everybody knows, I am still learning a lot about the guilds. I've been with the Guilds of Requiem for about 3 years now, and there's still a lot that I'm learning. So I'm learning right along with you. Never feel like you are lost. We will help you find your way, because Robin definitely has helped me find my way on numerous occasions. So we are going to now look at future gilded projects. Merchant Guild Master will be among the first paid positions. We know that this is going to involve quite a bit of work, being in contact with people, places, organizations. This is something that's going to be a very involved position. We want to have a merchant's liaison for each guild. And Requiem's Event of Texas will be offering event coordination services to personal and business events. So weddings, meetings, social outings, things like this are what we are looking for. Coordinating with the Haven of the Dragon for life event services, such as weddings and hand fastings, which going back is also a personal event, but it would be coordinating with Haven of the Dragon. Naming day ceremonies.
We currently do. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay.
This is one of the little pieces of information that Mikey may not know or may have heard, and it gets lost in all the jumble. I am a ordained minister with Universal Life Church. We do have at least 2 or 3 other members in the greater San Antonio area who is also ordained for them. What that means is that legally we can perform a ceremony or a service for you, sign your marriage certificate so that you can take it to the courthouse and have it registered. So that is why the Merchants Guild is coordinating with the Haven of the Dragon because not only is it about world religions, it is also about life services and events.
Awesome. And yes, that is something that I always forget. I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
Oh, there's no hate. Everybody's learning, you know, and it gives me a moment to yap my trap while I can.
Exactly. Again, like I said, never feel like you're lost. Somebody will be there to help you remember all the information that's coming at you in droves sometimes, but we are here to help each other. That is what we do. We also are, let me try this again. Do renewal of vows and end of life services. And the end of life services does remain dependent on the training and the ability of available ministers.
And that is correct. I'm going to clarify on that.
Okay.
When you get ordained through the ULC, you're basically, they're basically saying, okay, you know what, here you go, you can legally do this. Okay, bueno, bye. They do have some online resources, they have some online books, but most ministers at ULC have not been trained to deal with the grief and the questions that come with death. Depending on my ability to function is whether or not that I can take one on. I was ordained as a minister in the Baptist Church back in 1995 before I guess you could say I went freelance with being a minister off of Universal Life Church. So I do have the training and I have stayed current on my continuing education credits. It's a matter of my physically being able to do things. So expect to see more of everybody else who's been hiding in the backgrounds being kind of, here you go, here's the stage spotlight, and pushing them out there.
Exactly. All right, so let's talk about the sub guilds of the Merchants Guild of Requiem. So the Avengers, oh my goodness. The Vendors Apprentice Guild of Requiem includes young entrepreneurs who are interested in, starting a business, already have a business going, junior achievement, and they assist the hobby crafter transition to small business owner, which is kind of how I fell in with the Vendors Apprentice Guild. I had just started up my business and Robin was there to help.
Yeah, and really that is where a lot of our members have come in at. Our Crafters Guild is by far the largest guild that we have that really doesn't do a whole lot. Everybody's kind of been shuffled out to secondary guilds. Des came in and she was a crafter. Now she's helping out with the Agrarian Guild project. Mikey came in just as a vendor, and look at her now. She's now the secretary of Guild of Requiem and the vice president of Guild at events. And that's kind of where the progression of how being involved with the Guild of Requiem happens. Is you come in for one reason and you stay because we're family, and because you find a secondary place where your passions lie.
Exactly. And on the topic of the Crafters Guild, this is part of our behind the scenes. This is where we come to help our vendors. We have a website that we will put your information out on, your products. There is a fee for this. You sign up, you sign a contract every year. And for those who are either wanting to learn or know how to work on website, add your products, there's a standard fee. If you are not sure, you need help, you need more help than most people would, you just need help in general. We do have a program for larger and smaller. Help me out, Robin. My words have lost me.
That's okay. Our Vendors Guild of Requiem is basically a network of vendors that share resources.
Yes.
And these resources allow them to have a lower cost of goods in the creation of their products. It maximizes their customer reach, and they have access to social media marketing specialists. Everything that happens on our end of the Vendors Guild is so that we can help the vendor focus on running just their business or creating their craft. As Mikey was saying, we have a website, we have an online store. All members of the Vendors Guild do get a page in which they can create a collection in our store. And yes, there is an annual membership fee, and there is a very small fee attached to when the product actually sells. So the only thing that you're paying in advance is your annual membership fee. And that can be, as I believe our lowest one is $25 or $50 for the year.
It's 25. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and that's for somebody that's coming into the guilds brand new. What a small collection is if you have just a few products that maybe have different variations, then you're not going to use as much space on our website. Until we're actually hosting our own website domain and everything else, and can have our own computer dedicated to it, and it can be as large as we want to make it, or however it can grow to the size of infinity. We do have to pay for our space with Wix. So we do have to translate that cost to the vendors that are using our services. So a small collection one that I don't remember the details, but I know it's a little bit, I think I have 50 or 75 on it.
There is the $50 one, and
Okay.
it is 2.5% of a sale.
Correct.
And I believe the $75 one is a 5% of every sale.
I think I kept them at 2.5. If I didn't, we need to go in and correct that.
Okay, perfect. We'll take a look at that and make sure.
So the other thing that I wanted to point out before we get to the fact that you enjoy discounts at our main events, which is Kentucky Con and the Ren Fair, that means you're getting a space for free. You're going to get a 12 by 12 space to set up your wares, dress up for the occasion and the event, and, basically essentially vend for free. I mean, when you look at it, that's what you're doing. If you need more than one space, then we will get that space to you at our cost. Every event that we do, we have to pay per vendor to have space at. So whatever our cost is for that is what our members pay. You do have a 6-month probationary period. And I'm not sure if we go into more details on this on another slide, or probably when we get to the sub guilds where we're just going in depth on them. We do have a 6-month probationary period that starts from your initial contact with us saying, I want to belong. I want to know how to join. Go ahead and flip it to the how to join, Mikey.
Okay.
This is flowing right on into it. Can't tell I've been doing this for a while. So the Merchants Guild website is under construction. And I'm going to finish up real quick on what I was saying about the 6-month probationary period. When you initially contact us to say, I want to join the Vendors Guild, or I want more information about it, that is when your probationary period starts. We recognize that not everybody is on Facebook, so it does no good for us to say, oh, hey, yeah, we're going to have you in this Facebook group, but you're going to have to go ahead and get it, you're going to have to bite the bullet and get a Facebook account. That's what happened with Ann. She really didn't want to be on Facebook, but because she took a leadership position, she kind of had to have access. So that is what all of these onboarding videos are about, is that as a part of your onboarding process, we'll ask you to watch these videos. Then you need to make a comment at the bottom of the video or in our members only area on the Merchants Guild site saying, okay, I just watched this video and I found this to be interesting, or something I didn't know before. So that way we know you actually watched the video and paid attention to it. So below you'll see that on the website under construction, once I have it done, it'll have a members only area, which is consistent with all of our guilds. There's always going to be a members only area. And that is for people who have actually taken an active interest in belonging in the guilds and furthering our mission of creating intentional networks, having educational opportunities, and community service. And there will be some opportunities listed in there that not the general person is going to know. You have to be a member of the Merchants Guild and in any shape or capacity to enjoy those opportunities and discounts. We do have a Google Form application already there. You can see it's blue on the screen. So when I upload the video, Mikey, point down. Use your hand, point down. You're going to find that information in the description that goes with the video. And yeah, I'm getting ready to cough too. Yeah, any links that you see in the video, in our videos, you're also going to find them when we upload the things. All else fails, you can call our Google phone number. It does not ring for anybody unless it's actual business hours and somebody's actually working, but please leave a voicemail or you can send us a text message. 4 people will see that. So somebody's going to answer that as soon as they can. Mikey, I'm going to let you finish it out because I know what the last one is.
All right. So again, thank you, Robin. You're amazing. If you have any questions, comments, if you need answers to anything, just comment below this video. It may take anywhere between 1 to 3 or 4 days for someone to respond back, but we are always watching our social media. Facebook, YouTube, any of those social medias that you are on and you want to leave a question or a comment, please feel free to. Again, all the links to the application, the emails, the website will be down below. And we look forward to having you join us. We can't wait to meet you, greet you, and help you out. Again, this is Mikey. I am the secretary and the vice president of Gilded Projects with Guilds of Requiem. I hope I didn't make your day worse, but have a great day, and we look forward to talking to you soon.